on the top here. Okay, these are attached to the main canopy. In the event of a problem with the main canopy, and I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later in the day, these three rings are attached to the main. By pulling on this handle here, releases these three rings, cuts you away from the main, down you go, off goes the main, and I comes your reserve. On this side, we have a silver ring. You feel like you get the Yep. And that is your reserve release system. Okay, we're going to be talking about those two handles a little bit later in the day. Right now we're going to be talking about a normal jump. I'm just introducing you to some of the parts of the gear. When you pull on this handle, off goes the main. There's an additional attachment point here. A little tiny attachment point. And this is attached from the main to the reserve. It's called a reserve static line. So when you cut your main away, it's also starting the process of deploying the reserve for you, just in case you're a little slow in the drop going from here to here. So it's a secondary backup. I gotta get you swing right around for me. On the back side, you don't need to see this no more. Okay?
Can I get Andy the tandem jumper to the manifest, please? Andy, tandem jumper to manifest.
On the back side of this gear, there's a little device up on the neck. And some of the gear, it's contained outside, down on the side here. Okay, depending on what, how it's configured. This is called an automatic activation device, or AAD. This is an altitude sensing device, which if you're passing through a certain altitude at a certain rate of speed and it senses that, well, you must not have a canopy over your head, it too will fire off your reserve out into the air for you. So it's a third backup. First backup is this, and doing what I'm going to be teaching you later on, doing all the steps that are necessary if need be. So you have the main deployment system, you have cutaway reserve, we have the RSL, reserve static line, and we have the automatic activation device. We have a lot of redundant safety features built into all the gear, just in case. The incidence of student malfunctions is extremely low. Extremely low. Most of the stats for canopy malfunctions have to do with experienced skydivers who are just not careful. With student gear, we try to be very careful. On the bottom side here is a little pouch. This pouch is containing the deployment system. So if I am Nathaniel's jump master, I'm going to be reaching around, grabbing hold of this little system, pulling it out, storing it underneath, grabbing a hold of him, saying, "Are you ready to skydive?" What? Yeah. Okay. And we go through the climb out process. We will be doing that in a little bit. Your instructor's going to have full hold of you and your harness. You're not going anywhere. I can make you go anywhere that I want. Right? I got control. You know, it's there to assist you, to help you as you're climbing up. And as you're climbing up, we're going to be right there in your face. Keep going all the way up to the end. Okay? Go! We're right there with you the whole way. When we say go, you can let go of the aircraft. You saw the video. Yeah. This little piece is thrown up into the air.
K to manifest, please. K to manifest.
It's like a little parachute. We call it a pilot chute. It inflates with air. It starts the whole process of deploying the canopy. I'm going to ask you to turn around back there. Perfect. Now we're going to be making a beeline right straight through there. So if you want to go to either side, I'm going to ask you to go down on here.
K to manifest, please. K to manifest.
Alright. The main parachute is held into the container. You come on over here, take a look. This is all attached to this pin, which is keeping the flaps closed. When you're falling away from the airplane, this is throwing out, grabs the air, and out comes the pin. Very easy. When you're moving about the aircraft, climbing in and climbing out, you want to be very careful that you're not brushing hard against the back, because we do not want that pin to come out, because then out comes everything else. So please be very careful as you're moving out here.